Welcome to the Rohingya Refugee News Podcast. In this podcast, a newly arrived Rohingya refugee shares her reasons for relocating to Bhasan Char and why she encouraged her family to join her. She describes the constant fear and violence that plagued her life in the refugee camps on the mainland, a place where even daily activities were overshadowed by gunfire, forced night sentry duties, and the looming threat of harm. Her story sheds light on how such real fears have been instrumentalised by the Bangladeshi authorities to encourage movement to Bhasan Char, portraying it as a safer, more stable environment.
Do you know why we left the camp? We came here to save our lives. We fled from Burma, Myanmar to Bangladesh for the same reason, to survive. When we realized there was no way to ensure our safety in the camps, we decided to come to Bhasan Char in search of peace. Why did we choose Bhasan Char for peace? It's because here, we no longer have to rebuild our shelters year after year. In the camps, violence is rampant. People are constantly being killed, including children, pregnant women, unmarried women, Quranic students, and other students. We can't even go to the market or walk in the streets because of the indiscriminate gunfire. The shooters don't care that their bullets are taking innocent lives. Some of them take positions in the south, and some in the north, leaving the innocent people trapped and caught in the crossfire. Many have died when bullets pierced through the walls of their shelters. Near my own shelter, almost 20 to 30 people were killed. We were also forced to act as night sentries. One group would make us guard at night, and if the opposing group found out, they would accuse us of working against them and beat us with hammers. In Hakimpara, 12 innocent people were murdered, and women's jewelry and valuable belongings were looted. They even stole old clothes hanging on the lines and seized the hens people were raising. They took everything, leaving people in Hakimpara homeless. Witnessing all this suffering and violence, we decided to enlist our names to come to Bhasan Char, fearing that today's victims could be us tomorrow. Now, we are very happy here with our sons and daughters. If we can be given shelters in the same cluster, I will be even happier and feel like my life will be longer here. My eldest son came here a year ago when the camp situation was chaotic. Over the past year, innocent people were killed daily, without a single day of peace. As things worsened, I spoke with my second son, who was working in Keranihit. I told him how worried I was and that I was putting his name on the list for Bhasan Char. My daughters were also concerned for their husbands, so I listed their names as well. Most of my sons and daughters came to Bhasan Char while I was still in the main camp with my youngest child. My youngest child has 4 family members, and he also works in different places, which makes me worry about his safety. We put our names on the list, and finally, we arrived here at Bhasan Char.